Welcome everyone to, I believe, the 4th stream of Hyrule Warriors. Last time we were optimistic. There's actually much more stuff in the epilogue in the definitive version than I thought. There's like DLC, there's stuff from Hyrule Warriors Legends that was only in that and on the original, and it got added to the definitive version. But we have two options. We have either Sia's story way at the beginning, or Ganondorf's story. Which one would you guys prefer?
Well, Ganondorf looks cool.
Yeah, I think we saw enough of Sia last time, so let's go with Ganondorf.
We haven't seen a lot of Ganondorf.
We saw enough of her, alright, huh?
Like, Ganon was in it for like a minute. I remember he was in one level where he died. Like, that's the most I remember.
I am dead.
Link and his friends defeated Sia and her legions, returning peace to Hyrule. But that peace would be short-lived.
I love this happy music and the happy narrator in a Ganon level.
He had inadvertently broken the seal on the last...
He had inadvertently broken the seal!
See, that's more like it. And like, replace these play the exact same notes, but instead of violins, it's tubas.
I was gonna say pipe organ, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, Ganondorf's instrument, or tuba.
Once there, summon the spirits of sand and from their imprisonment. Ganondorf would hold the complete Triforce in his hands and wield its full power. Knowing his enemies were approaching, he built a stronghold in Gerudo Desert for the coming battles.
I don't think anyone actually knows how to pronounce Gerudo. Gerudo.
To conquer Hyrule.
She sounded unsure when she said it.
For the forces of light.
Is it not Gerudo?
Gerudo. Well, considering it's like Japanese, supposedly, I would think there would be more emphasis with the ge. So it's not Gerudo, it's Gerudo, or Gerudo. But nobody quite has decided. Get the camera out of my face.
I like how this is a villain team-up, looking at the playable characters.
Yeah. With no demise, I would think Girahim would work for Ganondorf.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You two are here to make me look more normal in comparison.
Still failing.
Girahim proceeds to lick an anthill.
Oh yeah. So this is another costume that I unlocked in Adventure Mode.
Tight.
Wind Waker Ganondorf, the best version.
Nice.
As a character, anyway. Even though Hyrule Warriors Ganon is prettier.
It's the locks.
It's all in the hair.
He's lacking the honker of Wind Waker Ganondorf, though.
Wait, hold up. Ganon, aren't these your teammates? Are these your guys? What are you...
They're like desert bandits. Well, the Bokoblins, if you remember Twilight Princess, they fight for the strongest, and he's been proven to not be the strongest in Hyrule Warriors.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
Still, it's like, do you want to fight Ganondorf, like, hand-to-hand? I'm not gonna go against him. The mission started once you broke that man's sternum. Like, okay.
And because I'm so overpowered and overleveled, and I've got, like, level 5 version 2 swords, I think, I'm doing so much damage.
I see that he also has a purple meter right there, near the bomb.
Yeah, like a darkness meter.
A darkness meter. I think that's just a clock. The darkness meter's reached like 9 p.m.
Day Ganondorf has begun. 72 lives remain. Let's see, what is it? Oh yeah, that's just a darkness blast. So I fill up the meter, I just kill everything around me.
This looks sick.
Oh, more than he normally does. Alright, cool.
Food.
So I'm seeing Ganondorf might be a little too good.
That's partially me.
This demonstration is mainly because he's overleveled, but still. I like to think this is how he actually is, just regularly.
Well, just wait until we get a level where they actually prefer I use the trident, because that is even more overpowered.
Oh my god.
Because it's like all this damage, but even faster. I don't even need to do combos, I'm just hammering the normal attack. Which I kind of do anyway, but here I don't even have to do the special attacks.
Does he even need a team anymore?
Not really.
He can send them to be like, yeah, Girahim, go to the top right and fuck off, I got this.
Get back in your sword.
Can you unlock, like, Piggy Ganon from Zelda 1?
There's something like that. I don't know why it didn't show up in the main story, I would have thought it would. But, Ganon, as in Big Boar Ganon, is actually one of the big bosses.
Oh.
So I don't think you can play as him, but he is in a game.
Oh, I see.
I cannot get into there. I gotta go around. Somebody mentioned, even though I got out of my way to activate all the owl statues, I forget to actually use the Warp Ocarina. And so, of course, we get this one level where I think I could use the Ocarina, and I don't have it.
You don't have the Ocarina because Ganondorf can't play one.
We just had an organ in his pocket. Little stylophone. Dee-dee-dee-dee.
I'm led to believe that it might be a tuba, actually.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Quick! I need Girahim. Zant, we need to go. Let me pull out the warp tuba.
You know what? I don't know why either. I like the way you're thinking, Yoshi.
Boom, 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 boom.
You know, I just fucking King Darunia. Yeah, that's him. I keep getting him and Daruk mixed up. I just imagine King Darunia dancing to Saria's song on a tuba is somehow a lot sadder than dancing to it on a ocarina.
Boom, 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 boom.
Hold on. There's got to be a YouTube video of Saria's song being played on a tuba. Someone's done it.
I bet it sounds amazing.
I get the feeling I'm not going to get this Skulltula. Because none of the gates are open. Bow.
Well, I found one that's just by a low brass quintet. So it's just in a very low octave with a bunch of brass instruments. It sounds pretty good.
For a second, I thought you meant that there was like 4 people there and they got together for that one little joke.
Quintet is 5, Yoshi. Get it together.
Well, alright, well, I guess I'll go murder myself because I misheard you. Sorry. I thought you said quartet, I didn't know you said quintet.
I see quintet, Yoshi.
Oh, well, I guess I'm deaf.
Oh, those are my friends.
Alright, but how can you tell?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Your other people who... They're supposed to be your followers and you're curb stomping them.
Every time you play a game where you have allies, you just inevitably try to attack your allies. And I'm pretty sure it happened to me about 10 times while we were playing Wolfenstein Youngblood. Like, I just shot you because I thought you were an enemy.
Yeah, I definitely shot at you, too.
It's just the nature of games like that. Even Left 4 Dead, where there is actually consequences for shooting people. It's like, zombie!
Yeah, but it would at least tell you, like, hey, don't shoot your friends, you idiot.
And I know that. But if I think they're a zombie, I'm gonna shoot them. I like co-op games.
I really thought you were gonna say that you liked coconuts, the way you emphasized co-op.
I don't actually. I've never had a straight up coconut. You know what? So I can't say I do or don't. Who has though?
I think I'm more partial towards coconut flavored drinks.
I had coconut water once because, and actually the only reason that my dad bought it is because it was right before Hurricane Irma hit, and all the stores were out of water. They just had coconut water, so we got that instead. It tastes like fucking garbage. So we just thirsted ourselves while the hurricane ravaged us.
You could have chucked the coconut water as, you know, like a self-defense measure. Like, yeah, sure, the best one is to just stay inside the house, but you could really show the hurricane what for by making it try to drink coconut water.
I'm out of here. Then I'm renowned as a hero.
A child slays hurricane with bottled
Child?
coconut water. How old were you when this happened?
This was like 2 years ago.
2 years ago, Jacob decides to throw coconut water at a hurricane. I don't know, I thought when you mentioned a story about your dad, I was like, oh, this is probably years ago, I just assumed.
Yeah, and I specifically said Hurricane Irma, which was a recent thing.
I don't learn the names of hurricanes, I'm sorry.
Abnormally old child saves town with coconut water.
That's Florida.
This kid, I don't know why he's so old. Yeah, fucking. If you're about to get hit by a hurricane, be the first person to go grocery shopping, because people will buy up all the resources, and then they will sell a pack of water for $50. Because the world sucks.
Although sometimes when you try to prepare for a hurricane, it ends up that the thing, like a hurricane or a tornado, turns out the thing isn't even coming towards you anyway, so now you're just like, fuck, I bought all this water.
Yeah, true.
I know that happened a lot at Walmart when we had, like, tornado warnings, like, oh man, everybody would rush and then nothing happened.
After a while, you're pretty sure that a hurricane will hit. And we were definitely sure for, like, days before Irma hit us. You know, for those who aren't unaware, I do live smack dab in the middle of Florida. And that was like the first major hurricane to hit my area since I was in 4th grade, and that really surprises me.
Let's all meet up on the Kill 2000.
I expect nothing less from my master. Excuse me, I'm the one who's supposed to expect shit out of you.
Yeah, don't expect anything from me.
You have to meet my unfair expectations.
I wish he just once was like, Zant, I want you to get me a soy latte with darkness.
I want a double shot. I want it in my body so I know I'm satisfied.
Would you like extra whip? Do you even have to ask? Yes, God.
Someone watched the new Todd in the Shadows episode.
No, I didn't. That elm's just in my body, and I know I'm satisfied.
Oh. Well, all right then.
I
I haven't
lied.
seen an episode of Todd's in the Show. I gotta catch up with him. I completely forgot about him.
He's still great.
Yeah, I know he's on YouTube. He's still doing his thing.
I mean, pop music isn't as interesting, but at least he is.
He makes it interesting by explaining how it's not.
Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly how it works.
It just amuses me whenever he talks about music and all the differences between all the different pop stars, like there is any.
Yeah, because like with pop stars, like personality is a very important part of the medium, and I'd say that it's fun to find comparisons between like the bigger ones, because the bigger ones have at least a definable enough like character, I suppose, to make them different from the next one. It's not like drastic or anything, but you can see the differences between like a Taylor Swift versus a Katy Perry.
So you're saying they're not made in a factory?
I mean, literally no. Theoretically, yeah.
Side mission, be Ganondorf.
Congratulations.
Mission complete.
Called without one at birth.
I was born to finish that mission.
I was born to be me.
What if they made a Zelda game that had like Paper Mario humor? And Ganondorf was like a little silly.
I was a half second away from saying Wind Waker.
Well, no, because
Wind Waker a little.
Wind Waker was a little. I mean, it's cartoony, like, but it wasn't like Ganondorf during one of the scenes pulled out like a pie and like threw it at somebody or anything like that. Like there was no like Tom and Jerry, let me have it with Ganondorf or anything. As much as I would have loved that.
I mean, the closest maybe Triforce Heroes,
yeah.
Yeah, that one's pretty silly in tone.
because that was just a load of stupid.
Like they were just like, all right, you can play with 3 links. Everything else, who cares?
I really want to play the Paper Mario game, specifically Thousand Year Door. I have Super Paper Mario, and I actually like that game a lot.
Yeah, Super Paper Mario is really good. To me, that was the last Paper Mario.
But like every time I see someone talk about the game, they're like, I guess it's good. Whatever. I think that game's fucking baller.
It's good. It's just that they were used to the traditional RPG mechanics, and this one, while still being an RPG, is also a platforming mix. That and the only thing that I don't kind of like, but even then I don't think it's that big of a deal since it's implemented for the Wii, is the whole you need to use the pointer for shit every now and then. But it's not. Most of the time you're going to be holding the Wii mode like the controller anyways, because it's a platformer.
I like the mix of the two personally, because not too many games do that.
Yeah, and to me, like, it was just the last good story, because who would have guessed that people actually like the stories in Paper Mario games?
Yeah. And I need to get Thousand Year Door too, but that shit's expensive.
Yeah. I sold my copy of it a few years ago. Well, like a year ago. It was one of those ones that I really didn't want to, but I had no choice. But I'm sure I can get it back now.
Did you sell it for a good amount at least?
Yeah. Like, I only gave it up because I knew I would get a good amount back.
Okay. Yeah, last time I checked, my local game store had, like, one for I think it was like $50, $55, which ain't bad. God, that game store has, like, some games on consignment, which essentially means that other sellers put them there to be sold, and they're, like, excluded from sales and coupons and stuff. I didn't know, like, Kirby's Dream Land 3 was going for, like, $100. I had no idea that game was rare.
Apparently. I actually have no idea when it came out, but I know Super Nintendo games tend to be rare or harder to find if they came out much like pretty late into their life cycle of the console.
True.
Like that's why Mega Man X3 is like worth so much.
Okay, so I unlocked a new ability for the sword, which I think is regen. So I take more damage, but I recover health over time? I'll be honest, for Ganondorf, that doesn't sound that useful.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, that would be great if you ever got hit by anything ever, but since you're Ganondorf...
Open up! Wahaha! The symbol of love!
crushes it.
I don't know why I had Ganondorf sound like Strong Bad there.
The symbol of love.
Ganondorf, how do you type with 2 swords all the time?
Slices his computer in half.
Oh, I see.
Witchcraft. Not the kind I do.
You're a witch?
Wait, is he not?
He's a warlock.
Warlock, yeah. Magic dude.
It is I, Ganondorf, certified magic dude.
See, that's the Paper Mario humor we're going for here. Paper Zelda.
Paper Ganon basically would have to act like Paper Bowser.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
That sounds like a line he would say.
Oh shit, I didn't do that combo before. That was a rad.
Whoa!
Oh, okay.
Hot diggity doodad.
Ganon, after doing all that, small progress.
Oh fuck, it's a Judugo. The Dongo.
It's a dong dodo.
Okay, yes, it is King Dodongo. Ganondorf's cool game for attractive people and not Link. I had to specify because he is definitely an attractive people.
Damn loopholes.
Yeah, I would like to see Ganondorf fail to win at a goddamn, like, track meet or whatever it was, where he had to, like, run across a balanced beam and he was, like, super slow, because Homestar could do it in, like, a second or something. I remember watching an old Let's Play of the Homestar Runner games when it was coming out slowly.
Yeah. Man, those games are really fucking good. I still haven't beaten episode 4 or 5, though. And those are like 2 of the better ones. I think I got stuck in 4, which is kind of sad because I've heard that's like the easiest one. It's also the fucking coolest. You get to play through Dangeresque 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that the one where they do Dangerous?
Yeah. Shame there was never a season 2. Yeah, and now there definitely never will be.
Yeah.
I mean, as if, like, the company who ended up making The Walking Dead would ever make another strong bad game anyway.
Well, in the end, it was their own fault for buying 1 billion copyrights and then never updating their systems and thinking that, hey, if we just keep doing the same thing, it'll absolutely work out in the end.
Yeah.
While failing to realize, hey, maybe because, you know, The Walking Dead TV show was the most popular TV show on air at the time.
Blue.
The dog agrees.
I hated that show.
Telltale wasn't that bad, okay?
Slap the Dodongo.
I thought you were going to say slap the dog. I was like, no!
God.
I would never slap my boy.
Oh, hang on, there's another one. So whatever you wanted to do, we're not gonna let you.
Oh shit. It's a Goma minus the maracas. Ah!
It looked like it poked itself in the eye and that's why it freaked. Rock! Ah!
Nice.
Okay, that's pretty badass for
Oh, fuck off. Not Manhandla.
Oh no, this guy again. He's the one who caused us so much pain.
He's the one boss that is absolutely never fun.
What's he originally from?
The very first Zelda, I think.
Oh.
So, like, he's got seniority, I guess.
I'm really old. That's the only claim I can make.
His positives include, he looks really cool in this game. Does he? I think he looks a little stupid.
You hear Zant freaking out.
Well, that's just classic Zant. That's in character.
I love the gigantic bitch slap.
Well, the boss decided to wake up after taking at least 8 million points of damage, I believe it was.
So these levels just seem to be a bit of rehashing, just at playing as the villains this time.
A little bit. We hadn't been to the desert yet, though.
Right. It does look nice.
It's truly an unfair fight. I mean, it totally is, because we're great and we're awesome.
Look at him running away.
Help, no.
So, speaking of Warriors games, I've been playing Fire Emblem Three Houses lately. Well, that's not a Warrior game, but Fire Emblem has a Warriors game, so it's related in a backhanded boomerang kind of way.
I know where you're going, so... And I understand where your mind went, so I understand.
Yeah. It's my first Fire Emblem, and I quite like it.
Yeah, honestly, it's very quite good.
Yeah. Everyone's too cute, though.
The only thing I don't like, and it's like a very minor thing, it's just like...
You could customize Robin and Corrin in their games, but you can't customize the character in this one.
Yeah, that sucks. I really don't like that.
That's like the only thing. Other than that, yeah, everything's pretty cool, actually. Much bigger improvement than Faith's was.
Look at what I did.
Now I'm going to split the earth in half.
He's so cool.
Looks like his character portrait's about to hit the fairy.
Get out of here!